Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to those of you who have either been labeled ADD or ADHD or who've had a child who you think could be this. I want to explain from personal experience and from the experience of coaching many others what's really going on, in my opinion, for the first time in a pretty straightforward, hardcore, opinionated way. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please click the little subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications when I release new videos. And if you've been with me for a while, thank you so much and welcome back. I also just want to mention the Patreon button down below. There's a link if you want to become a YouTube member and get worksheets on my videos and also get to ask me a question. So today I want to move into something that's really, really, really close to my heart. Those children or adults who've been labeled with ADD and ADHD. It is a highly misunderstood concept, and I know there's going to be a lot of people watching this who are totally against what I say, and a lot of other people who are going to say, right on, finally someone gets it. So wherever you are, it doesn't matter, to each his own. But I'm going to share my experience and my insights about it, because it's something that I've been exploring through my own journey for my whole entire life. And I coach many, many people who consider themselves highly sensitive, some labeled, some not, doesn't matter, but who have a, let's say, untapped ability or untapped self-awareness because we've been told for so long something that's totally so wrong. And this is what I'm going to say. I always say that ADHD is attention dialed to a higher dimension. When I was a child labeled with ADHD, it's okay. I was 7 in this late 70s, no one understood anything about this. So, our parents did the best they could do. However, now, as I've had to follow my own truth and unravel a lot of the self-doubt that came from being misunderstood and mislabeled, and oftentimes we're put in this box that's below. And really what it is we're in a box up here. There is a spiritual intelligence that these children have. We come in with a different system that's kind of hardwired to sensitivity, and we can tune into vibrations and frequencies, and we can hear things and see things beyond the veil, and we get gaslit out of that so often. We are taught to sit in a classroom and learn things that have nothing to do with what the purpose is that we came here for. A lot of us are massive creatives. We are highly intuitive. We are innovators. We are front runners. We are people who are going to discover new ways and new things in the world that aren't in those 100-year-old books in school. And so part of us knows that I'm sitting here bored, having to focus and learn something that isn't going to matter for my purpose. And yes, we actually do know that. We don't know it, but we feel that. And so we get really frustrated and we act out sometimes and we daydream and we are really active because our brain is really rapid and we think really fast. A lot of people used to say when I was growing up that you don't have patience, you need to relax. Well, I don't have patience because you're teaching me things that I'm already over here. And when there aren't, let's say, teachers or adults in our lives that can comprehend the things that we need to get to, it can be very frustrating and it feels very dumbed down. It feels very like upper limits issue that's created for us. We don't know how to explain it yet because we don't have words and we're kids, but really what we're saying is hurry up and get there. I'm already over here. And so oftentimes these kids, self-included, are medicated and sort of put into, let's say, forced into a system that they're already beyond. I don't want to say gifted and better, but evolved in a different way. We are the creatives. We are the healers. We are the people that are going to excel in music or sports or spirituality or healing. And in school, in our system, those things aren't, the thing that we celebrate. We celebrate academia. We celebrate, you know what I'm talking about. And so a lot of us excelled in those other ways, and many of us excelled in school just to get through it, to be honest with you. But the people that I know who have been put in this category are really the entrepreneurs of the world, who are really, creating and inventing new things, new thought leaders, new, Tesla, things like this. So I want to say this because I created this course, Emotional Rehab, as many of you guys have probably heard of. I did that because a lot of highly sensitive kids or creative kids or right brain people in a left brain world have a lot of emotional wounds because we've been totally misunderstood and mislabeled and held down when we should have been sort of sped up. And so we have these self-esteem issues oftentimes and this uncertain identity because who we feel ourselves to be has never been mirrored or nurtured or appreciated or celebrated. And I'm one of those people that's here to do that for the rest of my life, to celebrate people who've been misunderstood and who've been scapegoated because they're different than the system. And it's the difference that's going to make a difference if it's empowered. And if it's not, we fall into these depressions and anxieties because we don't know how to reach that gift, that purpose that we were perfectly born for, but kind of conditioned out of us. So I'm going to be making more of these videos because I'm about to launch my book that I wrote 8-9 years ago that I didn't think the world was ready for, but it was really me that wasn't ready to share the message in such a strong way because I had to get really clear on a couple other things before I did that, and now I'm clear. And so if you guys have opinions about this, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Feel free to share what you think about it. Feel free to share what you don't agree about it. Feel free to share what you do agree about it. But this is something that I've really kept slightly quiet about up until now because a lot of people have really strong opinions. And sometimes I call these indigo children. Sometimes they're star children, rainbow children. It doesn't really matter. People get upset when someone is made to be better. But you know what? These kids have been made to be so much far lesser than they really are for so long. And it's like, again, it's not like we're better. It's not like there's something, but there is a difference. And that difference needs to be celebrated instead of dumbed down. I'm really tired of coaching all these people all week long who don't realize how amazing they are. And it really hurts me because what we're doing when we're repressing this gift and this ability and this truth is we're repressing the evolution of our world. We evolve as humans and we need to be leveling up our education system into emotional intelligence, into understanding that we don't need to fit into this old box. We can expand this system to welcome in these new kids who have different intelligences instead of putting them in special ed classes, put them in special classes that specialize in the thing they came here to specialize in. So I'm going to leave that right there. If you guys are one of these people, please know I have a monthly membership called the Truth Room Tribe. It's for you. It's right below. Please know that Emotional Rehab was created for you. It is below. We are starting now. We're starting actually July 1st. So we will be enrolling now. So if you want to get in, please do that and find your tribe. We are here for you. I also have shadow work. If you've already done emotional rehab, please do shadow work. It is the next level to really owning this golden shadow that you are stuck in. What is a golden shadow? Check out my video. The link will be below for that as well. I love you guys. Please know I also share a lot of this information on my Instagram weekly, so that is right here. If you have any other questions, go to my website and you can contact me through there. I hope you guys have a great week, and I love you so much.